Today I'm going to show you how I'm maximizing my eBay storage space so that my business can continue to grow. So recently I've noticed that my business is growing and I'm trying to maximize all my storage space. And I've noticed that more and more stock is accumulating into my office area and into my living areas. I have storage tubs of clothes through my hallway at the moment. I have clothes racks in my living area. So something either has to be done about this. I either have to go in and hire a storage container and start moving some of my listed stock to a container, or I have to look at my storage space that I've currently got and see if I can move things around and reutilize the space. So there's some pros and cons about going into a storage container or a warehouse or any kind of storage that you have to pay for. One, it's expensive. So basically, I've got a whole heap of quotes on getting a storage container, and I'd be looking at about $450 a month for a 6x3 meter storage space, which really isn't that big, and I'm pretty sure that I could outgrow that space fairly quickly. The other thing that really bothers me about getting into a storage unit at the moment is COVID. Now, I know that storage unit businesses are counted as an essential service at the moment. However, we really don't know what's going to happen with this virus, if it's going to continue to get worse, whether or not restrictions will change with different businesses. And it would be an absolute nightmare if I had all my listed stock in a container that I wasn't able to access. I've been really trying to save some money lately on my business expenses. So going into a storage container is also a little bit scary at the moment because I'd really like to get my expenses down before I just keep pushing them up. So what I decided to do was go through all my tubs of clothes and condense them. I was noticing that a lot of my tubs were actually only half full. Clothes have been selling really well for me at the moment, and I've also been on a mission to reduce some of my older stock by discounting it and putting it on sale. So I've actually been churning through a lot of my clothing sales in the last couple of months. So what I've done yesterday is I've come in here and I've gone through every single tub and I have refilled it to the max. So I've been taking one tub that was half full and putting it into another tub that was half full and making those tubs full. Now that I've finished doing the tubs, I have to go into the computer system and re-update all the SKUs. That's really important because I need to be able to make sure I find the item when I sell it, because now I've moved it to a different tub. So I wanted to show you all the space that I've recreated just by condensing the tubs that I already had. Let me show you. Normally my storage tubs here are stacked 7 high, and what it means is I've been able to condense my boxes and free up 3 whole rows, which means I've cleared 21 boxes that were all kind of like half filled, quarter filled, and now I've got all these tubs here that are full to the brim. But what it means is now I've got space for 21 more tubs of stock. Now over on the back row here, I normally keep all the black tubs, and the black tubs are always full of shoes and miscellaneous items like plush toys, board games, ornaments, anything random like that I sell. So the black tubs always stack 6 high, and I've managed to clear 3 rows there. So what this means now is I've not only cleared 21 of the plastic tubs, the clear ones, but I've also cleared 18 of the black tubs. So I've managed to free up 39 tubs just by condensing all my tubs. So guys, the moral of this story is in business we need to be savvy with our money and savvy with our expenses. So before you look at going and hiring a storage container, make sure you really have a look at the space that you've got and make sure you're utilizing it to the best that you can. Make sure all your tubs are actually full and, condense things up to make more room before you add another expense to your business.